Venice, a bustling city of canals and merchants, sets the stage for our story. Antonio, a kind and wealthy merchant, finds himself troubled by a sadness he cannot explain. His dear friend Bassanio arrives with a request. Bassanio is deeply in love with Portia, a beautiful and intelligent heiress from Belmont. Bassanio, however, lacks the wealth to court her properly. He needs 3,000 ducats to woo her. Antonio, despite his own financial uncertainties, vows to help his friend. Antonio approaches Shylock, a Jewish moneylender, for the loan. Shylock has faced years of prejudice from Antonio and other Venetian Christians. He sees a chance for revenge. Instead of interest, Shylock demands a pound of Antonio's flesh if the loan is not repaid on time. Bassanio, uneasy about the risky agreement, sets sail for Belmont with a heavy heart. He hopes to win Portia's hand and repay Shylock, unaware of the danger that lies ahead for his generous friend. Far from the bustling streets of Venice, the scene shifts to Belmont, a place of romance and festivity. Here, the beautiful and wealthy Portia faces a dilemma. Bound by her father's will, she cannot choose her own husband. Her portrait is hidden within one of 3 caskets, gold, silver, or lead. Suitors from all over the world arrive to try their luck. Each must choose a casket, and only the one who selects the right one can marry Portia. The first suitor, the Prince of Morocco, chooses the gold casket, only to find a skull and a message about valuing outward appearances. Then comes the arrogant Prince of Aragon. He selects the silver casket, finding a portrait of a fool and a message about deserving what one desires. Finally, Bassanio arrives in Belmont. Guided by love and humility, he chooses the plain lead casket. Inside, he finds Portia's portrait, signifying his true and honest heart. Joy fills the air in Belmont as Bassanio and Portia declare their love for one another. They celebrate their marriage with a double wedding as Portia's lady-in-waiting, Nerissa, weds Bassanio's friend, Gratiano. But amidst the celebrations, a messenger arrives from Venice with grave news. Antonio's ships, his source of wealth, are reported lost at sea. He is unable to repay Shylock, and the vengeful moneylender demands his pound of flesh. Bassanio is torn between his newfound happiness and his loyalty to Antonio. With a heavy heart, he leaves Belmont for Venice, determined to save his friend. Portia, sensing the gravity of the situation, secretly devises a plan of her own. Back in Venice, the atmosphere is tense and somber. The Duke of Venice, hoping to reason with Shylock, calls a trial. He pleads with the moneylender to show mercy, but Shylock remains unmoved. Antonio, resigned to his fate, prepares for the worst. Bassanio arrives from Belmont, offering his own life in place of Antonio's. Shylock, relishing his moment of power, refuses all pleas for mercy. He sharpens his knife, ready to claim his gruesome reward. The trial seems to have reached a dead end. Just as all hope seems lost, a young lawyer named Balthazar arrives, claiming to represent Antonio. Unbeknownst to all, Balthazar is none other than Portia in disguise. Section 5. Portia's wit and the scales of justice. Portia, disguised as Balthazar, enters the courtroom and immediately commands attention. She acknowledges the bond between Shylock and Antonio, but asks Shylock to consider the quality of mercy. The quality of mercy is not strange, she argues. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven. Shylock, however, remains unmoved. He insists on the letter of the law, demanding his pound of flesh. Portia agrees, but with a condition. The bond allows for a pound of flesh, but no blood may be spilled in the process. Shylock, trapped by his own merciless insistence on the exact wording of the bond, is defeated. Portia then reveals another law of Venice. Attempting to take the life of a Venetian citizen is a crime punishable by death and forfeiture of property. Section 6. Mercy's triumph and Shylock's defeat. The Duke, relieved, spares Shylock's life but orders him to surrender half his wealth to Antonio and the other half to the state. He is also forced to convert to Christianity, stripping him of his religious identity. Shylock, defeated and broken, leaves the courtroom a shadow of his former self. He has lost his daughter, his wealth, his religion, and his dignity. Antonio, his life spared, is humbled by the experience. He vows to show more compassion and understanding in the future. The trial scene is a powerful examination of justice versus mercy. It highlights the dangers of prejudice and the importance of forgiveness. Shakespeare challenges the audience to consider the complexities of these themes long after the curtain falls. Section 7. A happy reunion and a ring's journey. With the trial over and Antonio safe, Bassanio wants to reward the clever lawyer Balthazar. Portia, still disguised, asks only for her husband's ring as payment. Bassanio, bound by his promise to Portia never to give the ring away, is torn. He eventually gives in at Antonio's urging, unaware that he is handing the ring back to his wife. Back in Belmont, Portia and Nerissa tease their husbands for giving away their rings, testing their faithfulness. The women finally reveal their true identities, much to the amusement of the men. Antonio learns that his ships have miraculously survived, restoring his fortune and happiness. The play ends on a note of joy and reconciliation. The couples are reunited, Antonio's fortunes are restored, and the shadow of Shylock's vengeance is lifted. Section 8. The Aftermath. Reflections on Justice and Mercy. The Merchant of Venice is a play of contrasts, exploring themes of love and hate, justice and mercy, greed and generosity. It is a story that continues to resonate with audiences centuries after it was written. Shakespeare does not offer easy answers to the complex questions raised by the play. Shylock, though a villain, is also a victim of prejudice and discrimination. His vengefulness, while unacceptable, is born out of years of mistreatment. The play challenges us to confront our own prejudices and to consider the true meaning of justice. Is it about strict adherence to the law, or is there room for compassion and forgiveness? Section 9. The Enduring Power of the Merchant of Venice. The Merchant of Venice remains a complex and challenging work. It is a play that defies easy categorization, prompting us to confront uncomfortable truths about ourselves and the world we live in. Its enduring power lies in its ability to spark debate and encourage reflection. It is a testament to Shakespeare's genius that his works continue to resonate with audiences centuries after they were written.